Hi, everybody. Hello. So, I recently turned 30. Anybody else in the audience? You guys in your 30s? Yeah, you're way too excited about it. Way too excited. I'm not happy. Not happy that I'm 30 now. I've heard a lot of people say that your 30s are supposed to be the best decade of your life. You know, and I think my 30th birthday was pretty cool. I spent it in California. I watched the sunset over the Pacific Ocean. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I almost cried, okay? A couple days later, I made the trip back to the airport. I'm sitting in my hotel room. I turned on the news because I wanted to pick me up. You know, just something light, uplifting. And I see that a devastating wildfire has broken out where I just drove through. And I'm sitting there watching all of this unfold. I'm watching people lose their jobs, their homes, their lives. And I can't help but think to myself, was that cigarette all the way out? So I flew home with that on my conscience. I got home, I spent some time in jail. Unrelated. I was on house arrest for a little bit. Basically, 30, not starting off great, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a good thing. Getting older sucks, right? There's a lot of signs that I'm getting older. One very obvious one is I get angry at young people now. Just for thinking they know shit. Because they don't. For example, I woke up at noon yesterday, because I'm an adult. I decided to go to McDonald's because they have all-day breakfast. And everybody knows the best cure for a hangover is just a big, greasy slab of what we'll call meat. So I'm in the drive-thru. I place my order. I pull around to pay for my meal. And I'm smoking a cigarette because that's something that I do. And the 16-year-old girl in the window hands me my change, looks at me with a straight face, and says, you know, you shouldn't smoke. It's bad for you. I'm gonna repeat that. Some of you don't seem to see the humor in it. The girl in the McDonald's drive-thru window told me I shouldn't smoke because it's bad for me. You just sold me $10 worth of colon cancer, Taylor, okay? I didn't even have to get out of my car. You just shoved 1,500 calories directly through my window into my lap and I'm fucking gone. You're in no position to be giving me health tips, okay? That's not how this works. I did some research for that joke. Quite a bit of research for that joke. I wanted to know how many calories were in one McDonald's French fry. Turns out, on average, about 5. 5 calories in one McDonald's French fry, which is not helpful at all. I need to know how many are in like a fistful. Because that's how I eat them. I don't know about you guys. I'm not eating them one by one in like a metered fashion like someone who cares about himself. No. How much is like a claw? It's like bit in half and then shoved into my mouth until I'm choking. How many calories are in that serving size, Taylor? I'm single, so I'm trying to date in my 30s. That's miserable. Yeah. I was talking to a friend about it. She said that she wants to be a widow. She just wants to meet some rich old guy. They'll get married, he'll die. She'll get all that money. She can do whatever she wants. And I said, well, listen up, honey, because I got a deal for you. You want to be a widow. I want to die. So let's do this. I got a great life insurance plan through work. We'll get hitched. I'll off myself. You get all that money. Go do what you want. I call it a Hemingway wedding. Or a Cobain wedding, you know. Either way, it's a lot like a shotgun wedding, but you know. Good. That can be kind of a tough one to swallow. That's my favorite reaction. Yeah. I don't know. Clearly I have a fucked up sense of humor. I'm not really good with people. I've been doing like the online dating thing. Hasn't been working out too well. Not good at Tinder. One of my female friends suggested that I try Bumble. She's like, dude, you don't have to do any of the work. Dude, send you the first message. It's all good. You'll love it. So I downloaded it, started swiping, thinking I'd have better luck. I was wrong. Bumble is way more depressing than Tinder. I had 8 matches in the first day, 0 messages. Nothing. It's a real fucking bummer when you realize it's not your shitty pickup lines that are the problem, it's just your shitty face. It's just this thing. I don't know, I think technology and intimacy, they don't go well together for me because I was raised in an Amish community. And clearly they don't allow any form of like technology or pornography or fun. So growing up, I was forced to masturbate to those weird faceless dolls. Guys, I gotta be honest with you, to this day, every suspect on Cops gets me hard. It's muscle memory, I can't help it. All right, you guys have been great, thank you.